still make 2 cups every morning before my eyes are even open all the way. And then I stand there in the kitchen, remembering that you don't live here anymore today.
The second cup goes cold beside the window where you used to sit and watch the yard come alive.
I drink mine
Slow and don't rush toward the doing. Just stay inside that hollow space a while.
They say grief gets lighter with the seasons,
but they didn't mention what to do with mornings.
cold coffee and warm memories
are about all I've got to start the day.
cold coffee and warm memories
where the real and the gone trade places anyway. I know I'll get to something that resembles living. I know the ache will soften by degrees, but right now, Lord, all I've got to hold on to is cold coffee and warm memories.
Your sweater still hung on the kitchen chair back. I keep telling myself I'll put it away, but every time I reach for it I stop there and give myself permission for one more day.
The neighbor saw me through the window smiling. She probably thought I was finally moving on,
But I was just remembering
that joke you told me the morning of the last good day we had gone.
some people say
To let the small things go now, but the small things are the only things that stay.
cold coffee
And warm memories are about all I've got to start the day.
cold coffee
And warm memories where the real and the gone trade places anyway. I know I'll get to something that resembles living. I know the ache will soften by degrees, but right now, Lord, all I've got to hold on to is cold coffee and warm memories.
The counselor says make new routines, and I'm sure she's right. I'm sure that's true. But every new routine I build around this kitchen has a space the shape of you. And maybe that's okay for now. Maybe that's just how grief goes, like a house that's learned to hold an absence till the morning the wind changes and blows.
I bought a smaller coffee maker Tuesday, just 1 cup automatic, 7 sharp. It
It sat in the box for 9 days by the counter, and then I put it in the closet. Broke my heart. Maybe next spring I'll get around to using it. Maybe next spring will be a different kind of day. But this morning I made 2 cups like I always did, and let the second one just slowly fade away. Cold coffee and warm memories are about all I've got to start the day. Cold coffee and warm memories, where the real and the gone still trade their ways. I know someday I'll get to something lighter. I know the ache will ease by slow degrees. But for now, Lord, thank you for the memories, even if they're all that's warm me. Even if they're all that's warm in me. I still make 2 cups every morning before my eyes are even open all the way. And then I stand there in the kitchen, remembering that you don't live here anymore today. The second cup goes cold beside the window where you used to sit and watch the yard come alive. I drink mine slow and don't rush toward the doing. Just stay inside that hollow space a while.
Small town stars above the soybeans, wide enough to hold our dreaming. Out where the blacktop narrows thin and the mailbox rows begin, there is a silence full of sound, and how the night lays on the ground. I park the truck beside the field, kill the engine, let the sky reveal every spark I could not see when the daylight crowded me. You learn your size and still feel tall under a heaven that welcomes all. Small town stars above the soybeans, show me what forever means. Not in money, not in schemes, but in small town stars above the soybeans. My best friend left for Hollywood, said he had to chase what looked so good. He called last week from a hotel bar, said I miss the dark where you can see stars. I laughed and said they still shine here over every field this time of year. Come on home if your heart still leans, there is room beneath these soybean dreams. Some roads teach by taking more, some by showing what small town stars above the soybeans. I do not need a skyline bright. Give me one porch and this endless night where I can breathe, forgive, believe, and let the weight of the world release. Small town stars above the soybeans. Stay above my family scene. As long as love and land stay green, we will live beneath those stars. Lord, the fields are brown and bowing, and the air smells like November's coming in. The silos full and the gates are latched for winter, and I'm standing here not knowing where to begin. Thanking you for everything you gave us, for the rain that fell in April like a grace, for the hands that ache through every row of planting, and the mercy shining down on every face. I don't have fancy words for what I'm feeling, just a farmer's gratitude, worn and true. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, for every promise that the good earth finally yields, for the sweat and the faith and the waiting, for the children watching from the pickup hood. Lord, this harvest moon's my hallelujah, for everything you said would come, and it did. For everything you said would come, it did. There were weeks in June I nearly quit believing, when the sky went tight and dry for 30 days. My neighbor said the Lord don't owe you nothing, but He loves you in the most peculiar ways. And the clouds rolled in on an ordinary Tuesday, and the smell of rain hit harder than a hymn, and I fell right down beside the tractor crying, like a man who just remembered grace again. You don't have to be perfect to be grateful. You just have to be honest with your hands. This is my hymn, for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my neighborhood. Lord, this harvest moon's my hallelujah. For everything you said would come, and it did. Long as there is seed in season, long as ground will take a plow, long as morning follows darkness, Lord, I'll thank you anyhow. Even in the lean years, even in the dust, even when the river ran too low, somewhere in the waiting you were with us, teaching us the things we needed most to know. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my hymn, this is my hymn for the harvest moon. Lord, thank you for everything that's real, for the sweat and the faith and the faith, and the seasons, and the seasons, for the grace that met us halfway through. This harvest moon is my hallelujah. Lord, it rises every year because of you. Lord, it rises every year because of you.
I never cared much for the interstate. Give me the two-lane blacktop, give me the slower road, where the trees hang over close enough to touch, and the map can't tell you half of what you'll know. Some people need a destination before they drive. I need the driving and the destination comes. Born to the back roads, born to the winding, born to go until the going's done. Put me on a county road with no agenda, and I'll show you what a free man feels like. Born to the back roads, born to the byways, born to the unmarked miles between, born to the places that the highway missed, and all the hidden away things. I don't need 4 lanes in a city on the end. I need the smell of pine and the sound of gravel singing. Born to the back roads, always have been, always will be, Lord willing. I stopped at a fruit stand outside a Cordell. Woman had the biggest peaches I'd ever seen. She told me her late husband planted those trees back in 1973. I stayed an hour longer than I meant to. Heard about her life and her kids and the years. She sent me off with a jar of homemade preserves, something no interstate ever offers here. You don't find those kinds of people at the exit ramps. You find them where the slow road finally stops. Born to the back roads, born to the byways, born to the unmarked places that the highway missed, and all the hidden away things. I don't need 4 lanes in the city at the end. I need the smell of pine and the sound of gravel singing. Born to the back roads, always have been, always will be, Lord willing. There's a church on every back road I've ever taken. Congregation, maybe 30 souls, singing hymns so loud you hear them from the highway, with a conviction that the big church never holds. And I pull over sometimes just to listen to something pure coming through the open door. Born to the back roads, Lord, and grateful for everything the back roads ever stored. Born to the back roads, born to the byways, born to the unmarked miles between. Born to the places that the highway missed, and everything it couldn't see. I don't need 4 lanes and a skyline at the end. Give me pine trees and the sound of gravel under tires ringing. Born to the back roads, always have been, always will be. Lord, I was always gonna be.
The old home place has been empty, going on 15 years. The rose bushes she planted still come back each May. The barn roof's half collapsed, but the lilacs by the fence line still put on a show like no one told them to decay. I drive by sometimes just to see them doing it. Those roses climbing rust like they don't know the news. Some things grow better in the broken places. Some loved us too, and I'm the proof. Rust and roses, rust and roses. What's falling apart and what refuses to go? Rust and roses, rust and roses. The beautiful thing about what survives what it couldn't know. I've been both the rust and I've been the roses, in the same season of the same sad life. Rust and roses, Lord, they live together like the memory of a man and his first wife. We were married in the spring at this same home place, before the roof and before the years wore in. She left on a Thursday in September, and the roses kept on coming back again. And everything. And I think about the things that rust in people, and the things that keep returning every spring. Rust and roses, rust and roses. What's falling apart and what refuses to go? Rust and roses, rust and roses. The beautiful thing about what survives what it couldn't know. I've been both the rust and I've been the roses, in the same hard years of the same hard life. Rust and roses, living right together, like regret and what was good about that life. Someone ought to fix that roof up. Someone ought to paint that porch again. But part of me is glad it's slowly giving, because the roses look their best beside the broken end. And maybe that's the truth of every story, that the beautiful needs contrast to be seen. And rust and roses need each other's language to say everything they mean. Rust and roses, rust and roses. What falls away refuses still to go. Rust and roses, rust and roses. The kind of beauty only broken places know. I've been all the rust and all the roses, in the same man over all these years. Rust and roses, growing up together. Lord, they're both the reason I came here. Yeah, they're both the reason I still come here.
There's a kind of quiet after the worst has happened, that's different from the ordinary still. It's the silence of a clock that's stopped ticking, in a house that holds a cold and empty feel. I've been living in that silence going on 6 months, since the call that split my world in half. And I've learned that grief don't come in waves like people say. It comes in walls of silence, front and back. But somewhere in the silence there's a breathing. Somewhere in the dark there's just enough. The silence between storms is where I'm living. That impossible space between the pain. The silence between storms
is all I'm given, and I'm learning how to call it something more than shame. It's not peace, but it resembles peace from certain angles. It's not hope, but it's the part that's still intact. The silence between storms is still a shelter, and I'm learning how to shelter and come back. My sister drove in from across the state line and sat with me 4 days without a word. We watched television neither of us saw, and ate what the neighbors brought, and nothing stirred. And on the last night, she just held my hand at the table, said, I don't know what to say, and I don't care. And that was the most honest thing that anyone has offered, and it was more than almost anything out there. The silence between storms is where I'm living, that impossible space between the pain. The silence between storms is all I'm given, and I'm learning how to call it something other than shame. It's not peace, but it resembles peace from certain angles. It's not whole, but it's the part of me that stayed. The silence between storms is still a shelter, and I'm grateful for the shelter anyway. They say that time heals everything eventually, and I believe them in the way you believe a map. You trust the road is there before you see it, and you drive into the dark and just hold back. I don't know what the other side looks like, I only know the silence that is now. But somewhere in between one storm and the next, I'm still here, and that's enough somehow. The silence between storms is where I'm living, that impossible grace between the pain. The silence between storms has been my shelter, and I'm no longer asking it to be explained. It's not peace, but it has taught me about breathing. It's not whole, but I am less afraid. The silence between storms is still a beginning, and I'm learning how to trust it and stay. Lord, help me learn to trust it and stay. Maple shade by the tractor shed, cool enough to rest my head. ran thick and we prayed for rain. So I took 5 with my back to the wall, listening to the barn swallows call. That old maple has seen it all. Brand new calves and a harvest fall. Hid my first kiss in her leafy screen, and my first heartbreak at 17. Funny how a patch of ground can hold your whole life in its sound. Maple shade by the tractor shed, that is where my worries rest. When the day gets hard inside my chest, I breathe beneath that maple shade. My uncle carved his initials there, next to a date and a county fair. He left for war and came back changed. Still he would sit there in the rain saying, "Son, let the world blow through. Roots go deep when the heart stays true." Now I hear those words each time that summer shadow cools my mind. There is healing no doctor makes in an afternoon and a little break. Maple shade by the tractor shed, that is where my worries rest. When the day gets hard inside my chest, I breathe beneath that maple shade. Nothing fancy, just bark and leaves. Still it gives more than most things give. A place to think, a place to slow, a place where tired men let go. Maple shade by the tractor shed, keep your calm over my head, till every burden I have fed falls asleep in your maple shade. Found my peace below the limestone ledges, where the old creek bends behind the Hanson farm. Nobody built a thing out there worth naming, just a cottonwood tree in God's own calm.
The water doesn't hurry in November. It finds its way around the moss-slick stone.
And I've been coming here since I was 7.
Whenever I need a place to be alone. Creek water running clear,
washing all the noise out of my ears.
creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years.
Out past the bend and over the falls.
Lord, this is the only church I know,
Where
creek water running clear tells me everything I need.
brought my troubles here in my worst winter, set them on that old flat rock above.
Watch the water work around them patient, like it knew that I was short on love.
By the time the sun had moved behind the tree line, something in me loosened like a knot, and I walked back up that hill a little lighter,
grateful for the things I had forgot. Creek water running clear,
washing all the noise out of my ears.
creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years.
Out past the bend and over the falls,
Lord, this is the only church I know,
where
creek water running clear tells me everything I need to know.
you know there's something about water that don't lie. It don't change its nature for your comfort. It just keeps moving like it's supposed to, like it always knew the direction home. And I think about that when I forget which way I'm supposed to be going. My kids think I'm out checking fence lines when I disappear for an afternoon.
They don't know that I'm here at the creek bend, watching minnows in the late September moon.
Someday I'll bring them here and show them quiet,
Show them how to hear without their ears.
show them everything the water's always saying
Between the leaves and all these years. Creek water running clear, washing all the noise out of my ears. Creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years. Out past the bend and over the stone, Lord, this is the only church I know,
where
creek water running clear tells me everything I need to know,
carries me gently home.
carries me gently home.
I found my peace below the limestone ledges.
I found my peace below the limestone ledges.
I found my peace below the limestone ledges, where the old creek bends behind the Hanson farm.
Nobody built a thing out there worth naming, just a cottonwood tree in God's own calm. The water doesn't hurry in November, it finds its way around the moss-slick stone. And I've been coming here since I was 7. Whenever I need a place to be alone.
Cornflower blue pickup dream, rolling where the soybeans gleam. That truck from a county man with a cracked old smile and a weathered tan, bench seat torn and a radio weak, but you ran like truth all through the week. I painted over every rusted scar, left one dent by the rear tail bar, because a little rough can still run right, like a farm boy heart on a Friday night. There is a girl by the dairy stand who laughs like summer on my hands. Cornflower blue pickup dream, carry me where the good things seem, close enough to touch and keep in my cornflower blue pickup dream. We drive slow past the county lake, sharing fries and a chocolate shake. She puts her boots on the dashboard line and sings off key, but it sounds just fine. We pass old barns and mailbox rows, where every porch light softly glows. No high-end plan, no polished scene, just us and the road and the endless green. Maybe love will rise this way on back roads at the end of day. Cornflower blue pickup dream, carry me where the good things seem, close enough to touch and keep in my cornflower blue pickup dream. One day the pain may fade away, and years may stack like bells in May. Still I will smile when I hear that door, because it took me to something more. Cornflower blue pickup dream, you gave my young heart room to breathe. Every memory rides with me in that cornflower blue pickup dream.
county with a tank half full of gasoline and a coffee that was cold before I hit the interstate. Nobody waved goodbye from the end of the driveway. Nobody checked to see if I was running early or late. The semis pass me like they know exactly where they're headed. And maybe that's the thing I've always envied most. I just drive until the exit sign stopped meaning anything. And every mile I put behind me, I outrun a ghost. The blacktop don't ask you your business. It just rolls on out ahead like a prayer. The blacktop don't know my name. It don't know my failures or my shame. It don't know the bridges I burned behind me or the faces I can't seem to place. The blacktop don't know my name, and Lord, tonight that suits me just fine. There's a peace in being nobody at 100 miles of center line. The blacktop don't know my name. Past a diner around 2 a.m. in Abilene. There was one light on behind the counter, one old man. He was reading something and he didn't even look up. And I thought that's the most honest life I understand. No performance, no pretending, no explaining yourself. Just a lamp and a book and whatever you believe. I drove another 40 miles before I realized I was jealous of a stranger's simple peace. The blacktop don't judge your direction. It just gives you somewhere to be. The blacktop don't know my name. It don't know my failures or my shame. It don't know the bridges I burned behind me or the faces I can't seem to place. Oh, the blacktop don't know my name, and Lord, tonight that suits me just fine. There's a peace in being nobody at 100 miles of center line. The blacktop don't know my name. Maybe running ain't the answer, but it sure beats standing still. Maybe somewhere past the horizon there's a version of me with the will to stop the truck and face whatever I've been hauling in the bed. Or maybe I'll just drive until the morning clears out everything inside my head. The sun came up somewhere past San Angelo, painted everything in copper, rose, and gold. And I pulled off on a cattle guard and just sat there, watching daylight do what daylight's always told. And something in my chest just let go of its holding, like a fist that finally opened after years. And the blacktop stretched on south without an answer. But for once I didn't need one to appear. The blacktop don't know my name, and this morning, Lord, I'm grateful it's that way. The blacktop don't know my failures, but it gave me room to drive them all away. Yeah, the blacktop don't know my time. It was never at a destination, just the freedom of the center line. Yeah, the blacktop don't know my name.
Mason jar morning on the windowsill, sunlight dancing where the house sits still. Honey and tea and jam on toast, little things I love the most. The rooster struts like he owns the day, and maybe around here he does that way. I open the curtains, breathe in sweet hay, see white sheets drying in the breeze of May. The whole farm shines in a golden frame, like every dawn arrives with my name. Before the rush of chores begins, there is a peace that settles in. Mason jar morning, clear and bright, wash the shadows from the night. Fill my cup and fill my song, keep this simple feeling strong. The garden rows are lined up neat, with tiny green pushing through the heat. A calf cries out and the porch dog barks, sparrows stitch the waking dark. I tie my hair with a faded band, step outside and kiss his hand. He smiles and says the sky looks fair, and hope feels easy in the country air. Some people need the city roar, I need this creaking screen door. Mason jar morning, clear and bright, wash the shadows from the night. Fill my cup and fill my song, keep this simple feeling strong. If life should pull me far away, I would still wake to this one day inside my heart, where sunlight spills on mason jars and farmhouse hills. Mason jar morning, stay with me in every place I come to be. You are the kind of gold I keep long after daylight leaves my sleep.
Got my old hound dog when he was just a pup. 12 summers we have growing up. He's been with me through every season, through every joy and every reason. He don't care what kind of day I had. He don't care if I'm feeling sad. He's there with his tail wagging slow, the truest friend that I'll ever know. The vet says he's getting old and gray, but he's still my best friend to this day. My old hound dog, faithful and true, followed me wherever I would go through the woods and through the fields, through the harvest and the seeds we'd yield. My old hound dog, sleeping at my feet. The simplest love is the kind that's sweet. He don't speak, but he understands. My old hound dog, the best of friends. We've been fishing in 100 creeks, talked through some of life's worst weeks. He's heard secrets I've never told, stories that will never get old. He's been there when babies were born, and when my mama left one morn. He sat beside me on her grave, the most loyal friend that I'll ever crave. He's slower now, but his heart's the same. I'll love him till he's just a name. My old hound dog, faithful and true, followed me wherever I would go through the woods and through the fields, through the harvest and the seeds we'd yield. My old hound dog, sleeping at my feet. The simplest love is the kind that's sweet. He don't speak, but he understands. My old hound dog, the best of friends. Some say dogs are just simple beasts, but mine has been my Sunday feast. He's taught me how to love and trust, and how to know what's truly just. My old hound dog, faithful and true, followed me wherever I would go through the woods and through the fields, through the harvest and the seeds we'd yield. But my old hound dog, sleeping at my feet. The simplest love is the kind that's sweet. He don't speak, but he understands. My old hound dog, the best of friends. Old hound dog, the best of friends. He built the porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories, and by August it was the prettiest thing. Every evening since they've sat out in those rockers, watching whatever the seasons chose to give. And 60 years of evenings on that front porch is 60 years of learning how to live. She still laughs at his same jokes, Lord help her, and he still holds the door before she gets there first. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need the world to know their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She had her difficult years in her late 40s, when her mother passed and grief moved in to stay. He didn't try to fix it or explain it. He just rocked beside her every evening anyway. And she sat with him through his hospital winter, when the doctors made the faces no one likes to see. She held his hand all through the nights of waiting, and in the morning there they'd be. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need a thing beyond each other. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She told me once the secret wasn't romance, it wasn't grand gestures or any of that. She said it's showing up in the ordinary and meaning it through every season back. He told me once the secret was real simple. He said I married someone I still like, and every evening when we sit down in those rockers, I'm still glad she's the one beside me tonight. They're a little slower getting to the porch now, and the rockers have been replaced since the first year. but the morning glories still climb up the railing, and the same 2 coffee cups still appear. The grandkids come on weekends in the summer and sit out on the steps below their feet and watch 2 people who have lived the answer to every question love was meant to meet. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need the world to know their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, let me love somebody that way too. Oh Lord, let me love somebody that way too. We built the porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories, and by August it was the prettiest.
Grandma's quilt by the grain silo wall keeps old stories from breaking at all. She stitched through winter by kerosene light, pieces of dresses and work shirts white, a patch from a dance and one from a wake, one from the year of the river break. Every square held a living thread of words she said and tears she shed. By harvest time she would hang it near to air in the gold of the turning year. Some families speak in songs and names, ours speak through cloth and weathered grain. Grandma's quilt in the grain silo hold the love that built this home. When I feel lost and all alone, I touch that cloth and I am home. The silo stands like an old gray guard, watching over each muddy yard, seen first kisses and final rites, and children hiding on summer nights. Now I unfold that quilt with care and smell and cold night air. Time may fray what hands once made, but hard work never fully fades. I wrap my daughter in that same design and tell her where she came from in time. Grandma's quilt and the grain silo hold the love that built this home. When I feel lost and all alone, I touch that cloth and I am home. Not every treasure shines or gleams. Some are quiet keepers of dreams, guarding the names we cannot lose in stitched up blues and harvest hues. Grandma's quilt and the grain silo stand for all the roots I know. As long as one warm patchwork shows this family love will keep on growing.
Fireflies by the fence line glow like little stars we used to know. Night is soft and the fields breathe slow. Your name still lives in the cotton air, in the cedar smoke in your old porch chair. There was a summer sweet and wild when every road felt reconciled. We would lean on that splintered rail, watch the moon rise pale by pale, talking dreams till the crickets won, and the dark made one heart out of two young ones. I can still hear your laughing voice rolling easy through the noise. Fireflies by the fence line, blinking in a perfect time. You and me were young and fine under fireflies by the fence line. The seasons changed and the county fair packed its lights and left bare air, but love like ours did not burn out. It settled in without a doubt. Now our children run that same old grass, chasing sparks that vanish fast. I hold your hand and understand this is how forever lands. Small lights teach the darkest sky how to shimmer, how to try. Fireflies by the fence line, blinking in just a fateful night, all settling down. And that is more than enough for me. Where the black earth meets eternity, fireflies by the fence line, still painting gold through your hair and mine. Years may pass, but the light stays kind in the fireflies by the fence line. Coffee's brewing in the kitchen slow, sunlight streaming through the window. Birds are singing in the oak tree out back. Don't need nothing, ain't a thing I lack. The hammock swaying in the morning breeze, got the paper on my knees. Sunday morning's the best of all, when time stretches out and the world stands tall. This is the rhythm I was made for. This is the feeling I've been praying for. Front porch Sunday, slow and easy. Country morning, summer breezy. Coffee cup and a wooden chair. Don't need nothing, don't have a care. Front porch Sunday, simple and true. Just me, my dog, and the morning dew. Time slows down and the world feels right on these front porch Sunday lights. Neighbor waves as he drives on by, heading off to the church on the hill nearby. I'll be there for the evening prayer, but this morning I'm just gonna sit right here. The screen door creaks, the cat strolls past. Some moments are too good to pass. My grandpa taught me long ago, Sundays were meant for taking it slow. This is the rhythm I was made for. This is the feeling I've been praying for. Front porch Sunday, slow and easy. Country morning, summer breezy. Coffee cup and a wooden chair. Don't need nothing, don't have a care. Front porch Sunday, simple and true. Just me, my dog, in the morning dew. Time slows down and the world feels right on these front porch Sunday lights. The world keeps spinning fast outside, but here on this porch I just abide. With every sunrise, every grace, I find my heart's most peaceful place. Front porch Sunday, slow and easy. Country morning, summer breezy. Coffee cup and a wooden chair. Don't need nothing, don't have a care. Front porch Sunday, simple and true. Just me, my dog, and the morning dew. Time slows down and the world feels right on these front porch Sunday lights. Front porch Sunday, just me and the morning.
coffee steam in the feed room air, cold dawn biting everywhere. 5 a.m. and the world is dark, but the chores begin before the lark. I pour 1 cup from a dented tin, let a little warmth settle in. The smell of grain and diesel smoke mixes with a half-awake joke. My cousin says we must be nuts to love a life of mud and ruts. Then the easterns go behind the trees, and all at once we know the reason is coffee steam in the feed room, rising like a farmer's tune, strong enough to pull me through another dawn in the feed room. The calves kick straw in clumsy lines, the radio crackles an old good time. Hands go numb then warm again as sunlight slips beneath the pen. There is pride in the unseen part, in the early hour and the willing heart. The world may wake at 8 or 9, but country souls beat morning time. Every hard day starts somehow with a little fire behind the plow. Coffee steam in the feed room, rising like a farmer's tune, strong enough to pull me through another dawn in the feed room. Somewhere mud and stare frost down, holding a cup of cracked red hands before they go and work the land. Coffee steam in the feed room, stay with me till afternoon. From the first cold breath to the harvest moon, you are my song in the feed room.
Apron strings and apple trees, warm bread on the window breeze. Every little thing I need grew from hands like these. Mama moved like morning light, soft but strong and always right. She could mend a shirt or heart with a needle, hem, and patient art. She knew every season by the smell, rain in the west and frost as well. She packed our lunches, tied our laces, and kept grace alive in dusty places. Some roots run deeper than the eye can see. Mine begin where she believed in me. Apron strings and apple trees, that is where my spirit breathes. When the world gets hard and mean, I remember apron strings and apple trees. The orchard glowed in September red, buckets heavy, sky overhead. She would laugh when the cider spilled and say messy days are often filled the sweetest kind of memory that outlives all the things we leave. Now I hear her in my own voice, teaching my little girl how to rejoice. Love returns in familiar ways, through old recipes and harvest days, apron strings and apple trees. That is where my spirit breathes. When the world gets hard and mean, I remember apron strings and apple trees. No riches came through our front gate, still we lived a life that tasted great on cinnamon air and honest care, and the kind of faith that stays right there. Apron strings and apple trees, you still shelter all of me, from my first scraped knee to grown-up dreams. I am held by apron strings and apple trees.
Oh, yeah. Woo! I've had 3 trucks and 2 ex-wives, and a business that I ran into the ground. I've tried my luck at poker, real estate and farming, and lost every time I came around. But the one thing I can say I've always gotten right, the 2 things in this world that never let me down, is a good woman who somehow still believes in me, that yellow dog who thinks I'm the best man in town. Now I know that list sounds short for 61 years, but let me tell you boys, that's everything. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly, Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't explain. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, those 2 were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. The dog doesn't care that I can't sing key. He howls along like I'm some kind of star. The woman doesn't care that my guitar's out of tune. She just shakes her head and hands me a mason jar. The dog thinks that my cooking is exceptional, eating my burned attempts with joy and pride. The woman has more refined opinions on the subject, but she eats it and she does it with a smile. I've read the self-help books, their philosophy, but none of it beats Thursday night at home. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly, Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't
taken. Those two were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. The dog doesn't care that I can't sing in key. He howls along like I'm some kind of star. The woman doesn't care that my guitar's out of tune. She just shakes her head and hands me a mason jar. The dog thinks that my cooking is exceptional. He'd eat my burned attempts with joy and pride. The woman has more refined opinions on the subject, but she eats it, and she does it with a smile. I've read the self-help books, the philosophy, but none of it beats Thursday night at home. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly. Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't explain. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, those two were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. Now the dog once ate my tax return, and honestly I wasn't even mad. The woman found out about the poker game I lost and was significantly less understanding about that. But by morning she had coffee going, and the dog had forgiven us both. And that right there is what I'm talking about, gentlemen. That right there is the whole. Someday when I've used up all my mileage and I'm sitting in my chair past evening light, I want those two beside me in the quiet. The dog on my feet, her hand holding mine right. And if they ask me what I figured out from living 60, 70, maybe more years on this earth, I'll say a good woman and a good dog, boys. That's all a man could ever say he's worth. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly. Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't explain. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, those two were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. Woo! The dog doesn't care that I can't sing in key. He howls along like I'm some kind of star. I've tried my luck at poker, real estate and farming, and lost every time I came around. But the one thing I can say I've always gotten right, the two things in this world that never let me down, is a good woman who somehow still believes in me, and a yellow dog who thinks I'm the best man in town. Now I know that list sounds short for 61 years, but let me tell you boys, that's everything. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman, a good woman. to have some fun. Picked up Tommy, Sarah, and Lee. We got a flatbed full of memories. Cooler full of cold ones, ice ain't melting yet. Bonfires blazing, this is as good as it gets. Stars are coming out, music's turning up. Pass me down another red solo cup. This is what we live for, this is what we know. This is Saturday night with the people we love so. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Dancing in the firelight. Hearts on fire, feet won't stop. Music turned up to the top. Saturday night, we're alive and free. This is exactly where I wanna be. With my best friends gathered round on this little patch of holy ground. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Sparks are flying, flames are dancing high, lighting up the country sky. Sarah's singing along to every song. Tommy's playing his guitar all night long. The fire pops and the crickets chirp, and the lake is just a stone's throw worth. This is heaven on a summer night, with my people and the firelight. This is what we live for, this is what we know. This is Saturday night with the people we love so. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Dancing in the firelight. Hearts on fire, feet won't stop. Music turned up to the top. Saturday night, we're alive and free. This is exactly where I wanna be. With my best friends gathered around on this little patch of holy ground. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Light it up tonight. Everything's alright. We don't need a fancy place, just a fire and a friendly face. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Dancing in the firelight. Hearts on fire, feet won't stop. Music turned up to the top. Saturday night, we're alive and free. This is exactly where I wanna be. With my best friends gathered round on this little patch of holy ground. Saturday night, bonfire, burning bright. Burning bright. Burning bright. Burning bright. Saturday night, oh yeah.
I left the county with a tank half full of gasoline and a coffee that was cold before I hit the interstate. Nobody waved goodbye from the end of the driveway. Nobody checked to see if I was running early or exactly where they're headed. And maybe that's the thing I've always envied most. I just drive until the exit sign stop meaning anything. And every mile I put behind me, I outrun a ghost. The blacktop don't ask you your business, it just rolls on out ahead like a prayer. The blacktop don't know my name, it don't know my failures or my shame. It don't know the bridges I've burned behind me, or the faces I can't seem to place. The blacktop don't know my name, and Lord, tonight that suits me just fine. There's a peace in being nobody at 100 miles of center line. The blacktop don't know my name. Passed it down around 2 a.m. in Abilene. There was one light on behind the counter, one old man. He was reading something and he didn't even look up. And I thought, that's the most honest life I understand. No performance, no pretending, no explaining yourself, just a lamp and a book and whatever you believe. I drove another 40 miles before I realized I was jealous of a stranger's simple peace. The blacktop don't judge your direction, it just gives you somewhere to be. The blacktop don't know my name, it don't know my failures or my shame. It don't know the bridges I've burned behind me, or the faces I can't seem to place. The blacktop don't know my name, Lord, tonight that suits me just fine. There's a peace in being nobody at 100 miles of center line. The blacktop don't know my name. Maybe running ain't the answer, but it sure beats standing still. Maybe somewhere past the horizon, there's a version of me with a will to stop the truck and face whatever I've been hauling in the bed. Or maybe I'm just driving till the morning clears out everything inside my head. The sun came up somewhere past San Angelo, painted everything in copper, rose and gold. And I pulled off on a cattle guard and just sat there, watching daylight do what daylight's always told. And something in my chest just let go of its hold, like a fist that finally opened after years. And the blacktop stretched on south without an answer, but for once I didn't need one to appear. The blacktop don't know my name, and this morning, Lord, I'm grateful it's that way. The blacktop don't know my failures, but it gave me room to drive them all away. The blacktop don't know my name, and I think I found what I was chasing all this time.
the freedom of the center line. Yeah, the blacktop don't know my name. I left the county with a tank half full of gasoline. I left the county with a tank half full of gasoline. I left the county with a tank half full of gasoline. And a coffee that was cold before I hit the interstate. Nobody waved goodbye from the end of the driveway. Nobody checked to see if I was running early or late. The semis pass me like they know exactly where they're headed. And maybe that's the thing I've always envied most. I just drive until the exit signs stop meaning anything. And every mile I put behind me, I outrun a ghost. The blacktop don't ask you your business. It just rolls on out ahead like a prayer. The blacktop don't.
The creek is talking low tonight, underneath the willow light. A porch lamp glows like an old prayer, and the evening settles everywhere. I can hear the cattle breathe beyond the fence and through the leaves. Grandpa carved our family name in the rail before the summer rain. Bare feet on these weathered boards have carried love through all these storms. Every scar and every stain knows we stayed through loss and gain. Some roads glitter then disappear. This one shines when the heart draws near. Porch light over Willow Creek, say the words I never speak. Hold this house and hold this ground, where the truest kind of love is found. When the world feels fast and strange and weak, I come back to Willow Creek. There is laundry dancing on the line, late day gold and homemade wine. A bluebird rests on the gate a while, like a little sign to make me smile. We were young with a truck and faith, stole one kiss by the feed store gate. Now the years move soft and slow, like the creek we have always known. The sky goes lavender after dark. And every memory leaves a spark. Porch light over Willow Creek. Say the words I never speak. Hold this house and hold this ground, where the truest kind of love is found. When the world feels fast and strange and weak, I come back to Willow Creek. If tomorrow brings another test, I will lay my worries down and rest where the willow bends and the night birds sing and the moon hangs low on a silver string. Porch light over Willow Creek. You are all the peace I seek. From the kitchen song to the midnight breeze, you are home in the heart of me. When my soul gets tired and my knees grow weak, shine on, dear Willow Creek. Grandma's quilt by the grain silo wall keeps old stories from breaking it all. She stitched through winter by kerosene light, pieces of dresses and work shirts white, a patch from a dance and one from a wake, one from the year of the river break. Every square held a living thread of words she said and tears she shed. By harvest time she would hang it near to air in the gold of the turning year. Some families speak in songs and names, or speak through cloth and weathered grain. Grandma's quilt in the grain silo hold the love that built this home. When I feel lost and all alone, I touch that cloth and I am home. The silo stands like an old gray guard, watching over each muddy yard. Seen first kisses and final rides, and children hiding on summer nights. Now I unfold that quilt with care and smell the cedar and cold night air. Time may fray what hands once made, but hard work never fully fades. I wrap my daughter in that same design and tell her where she came from in time. Grandma's quilt and the grain silo hold the love that built this home. When I feel lost and all alone, I touch that cloth and I am home. Not every treasure shines or gleams. Some are quiet keepers of dreams, guarding the names we cannot lose in stitched up blues and harvest hues. Grandma's quilt and the grain silo stand for all the roots I know. As long as one warm patchwork shows this family love will keep on growing. Red clover shoes in the pasture lane, dancing through the after rain. You came to town in a thrift store dress, hair pinned up in a little sweet mess. Stepped from the truck with a barefoot grin, and the whole church picnic leaned right in. The band struck up by the lemonade stand. You pulled me out with your muddy hand, said life is short and the grass is free, so spin one country song with me. I was shy as a fence post nail till your laughter filled my sail. Red clover shoes, take me round, turn this quiet heart inside out. Every green field, every drop of rain wants to dance when you hit the lane. We whirled till the sun fell past the trees, cicadas buzzing in harmony, pie on our plates and hay in our hair, county fair magic everywhere. You said one day we will laugh at this and still remember the muddy kiss. Now years have passed and it all rings true. I still fall hard for your clover shoes. Some loves begin with polished lines, ours began in a splash of time. Red clover shoes, take me round, turn this quiet heart inside out. Every green field, every drop of rain wants to dance when you hit the lane. When the house grows still and the children sleep, I hear that fiddle cut through me and see you twirling under county lights like joy itself on a summer night. Red clover shoes never fade, keep that wild sweet step you made. Through every season I choose the girl with the red clover shoes. Bluebird on the tomato stain, singing like the dawn is away. I walked outside with a wicker tray to pick wood ripened overnight in May. Saw for time. Neighbor kids peek through the gate, hoping I'll share what the vines create. I hand them 3 warm cherry reds, they grin like crowns on summer heads. Simple joys come quick and true in a garden kissed by morning dew. No grand miracle in the sky, just a blue-winged reason why. Bluebird on the tomato state, turn my whole world bright and brave. From the dirt below to the light you make, Bluebird on the tomato state. One day winter strips the green and bare beds sleep where vines had been. Still I will hold this tiny grace like sunshine perched in one small place. Bluebird on the tomato state, come back every spring you wake, till every tired heart in this place learns to sing at daybreak.
Out past the barn, where the blackbirds start, there is a drum in the back 40 hard. That patch of ground is rough and wild, not much changed since I was a child. Same old creek and split rail fence, same deep peace and good sense. I run that line in a beat up truck, thanking heaven for honest luck. The wheat bows down when the south wind leans, like the whole wide county knows what freedom means. Every acre says stand tall, give you sweat and trust the fall. Back 40 heartbeat, steady and strong, keeps me going when the day runs long. I hear that rhythm in the rows beneath my feet. Back 40 heartbeat. My brother moved to a city job, glass high towers and endless odds. He came back home last harvest time, said I forgot what it means to unwind. We sat on the tailgate, shared one beer, watched the stars show up real clear. He said I might not stay for good, but I finally understand why you would. Some truths need no fancy speed, just open land within your reach. Back 40 heartbeat, steady and strong, keeps me going when the day runs long. I hear that rhythm in the rows beneath my feet. Back 40 heartbeat. If I leave this earth one autumn night, lay me down where the beans catch light. Let the meadowlark carry my name through the wind and the weather the same. Back 40 heartbeat, never gonna fade. Built from all the love this farm has made. I was born to hear this country repeat that back 40 heartbeat. The bottle's almost empty on the table. The church bells ring at 9:30. I watch the congregation walking past me while I poured myself another glass of wine. I used to know the words to all those hymns, Lord. I used to know which road would lead me home. But somewhere between the glory and the morning, I learned to make my peace alone. And it ain't pretty the way I've been living, but I talk to God in my own broken way. Through whiskey, prayers, and Sunday rain, I find my way back home again. Through the fire and the flood and the shame, I still call out your holy name. These calloused hands ain't fit for offering. This busted heart ain't made of gold. But through whiskey prayers and Sunday rain, I'm trying, Lord, to save my soul. My daddy was a deacon at the chapel. My mama sang in every Sunday choir. I let them down in ways I can't undo now. I watched their light go out like dying fire. I got a photo in my wallet, worn and faded. The three of us at Easter, I was 5. I never thought a man could feel so empty while still breathing and alive. But there's something in the silence after midnight that sounds a whole lot like your grace. Through whiskey, prayers, and Sunday rain, I find my way back home again. Through the fire and the flood and the shame, I still call out your holy name. These calloused hands ain't fit for offering. This busted heart ain't made of gold. But through whiskey prayers and Sunday rain, I'm trying, Lord, to save my soul. I believe there's mercy in the morning. I believe grace doesn't check your past. I believe that even broken vessels can be made to hold the light at last. So I'm kneeling on these creaking floorboards with the rain against the window glass. Lord, I'm coming home with nothing but this heartbeat. Please tell me that's enough to last. Through whiskey, prayers, and Sunday rain, I find my way back home again. Through the fire and the flood and the shame, I still call out your holy name. These calloused hands reach up for something holy. This busted heart just wants to know. Through whiskey prayers and Sunday rain, Lord, please don't let me go. No.
please don't let me go.
Got a quiet way of moving through the world, like the water carving stone. Doesn't say much, doesn't have to say much, 'cause her actions speak alone. Some folks talk loud and act bigger than they are, trying to fill up empty spaces. But she's like a deep river running underneath, with a steady, grace-filled paces. Still waters run deep, that's what they say. And she's the deepest one I've seen any day. Like a river runs deep, that's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could pursue. You won't see her struggle, you won't hear her weep, but like a river, she runs deep. She raised 3 babies almost on her own, while the father chased his ghosts. Worked 3 jobs, never once complained. She's the realest type of host. Sundays at the church, she serves the meals to folks she's never met. Doesn't want a single word of thank you. She's the most humble I've ever met. The world don't know her, but heaven does, and that's enough, because like a river runs deep, that's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could pursue. You won't see her struggle, you won't hear her weep, but like a river, she runs deep. Oh, I asked her once what keeps her strong. She said, son, you gotta know where you belong, and then you just keep flowing on through. That's all the strong heart can ever do. Like a river runs deep, That's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Oh, like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could pursue. You won't see her struggle, you won't hear her weep, but like a river, she runs deep. The river runs deep like her love.
Fireflies by the fence line glow like little stars we used to know. Night is soft and the fields breathe slow. Your name still lives in the cotton air, in the cedar smoke and your old porch chair. There was a summer sweet and wild, when every road felt reconciled. We would lean on that splintered rail, watch the moon rise pale by pale, talking dreams till the crickets won. In the dark made one heart out of two young ones. I can still hear your laughing voice rolling easy through the noise. Fireflies by the fence line, blinking in a perfect time. You and me, we're young and fine under fireflies by the fence line. The seasons changed and the county fair packed its lights and left bare air. But love like ours did not burn out. It settled in without a doubt. Now our children run that same old grass, chasing sparks that vanish fast. I hold your hand and understand, this is how forever lands. Small lights teach the darkest sky how to shimmer, how to try. Fireflies by the fence line, blinking in a perfect time. You and me, we're young and fine under fireflies by the fence line. No grand stage and no bright town, just a faithful night all settling down. And that is more than enough for me, where the black earth meets eternity. Fireflies by the fence line, still painting gold through your hair and mine. Years may pass, but the light stays kind in the fireflies by the fence line. The rain's been falling since the sun went down, washing through this empty Georgia town. I'm sitting by the window with a cup of tea, wondering where you ended up to be. The streetlights flicker on the wet black road, each drop a memory I can't unload. You used to love the rain just like this. Now I'm drowning in everything I miss. The thunder rolls like a lonely drum, reminding me of what we'd become. It's a rainy night in Georgia, and I'm thinking about you, wondering if you're staying dry, wondering if you're feeling blue. The rain falls down like teardrops on this old metal roof, and I don't need no other reason, I don't need no other proof that love can leave you stranded when the storm clouds roll in. Rainy night in Georgia, where did we begin? Rainy night in Georgia, my love. The cypress trees are dancing with the wind, and I remember when this house was filled with sin. The good kind, the kind that filled our nights, wrapped up in each other, holding tight. Now the empty rooms just echo back every word, every promise, every track. The kettle whistles like a mournful song, wondering where it all went wrong. The lightning cracks across the southern sky, like the way you said goodbye. It's a rainy night in Georgia, and I'm thinking about you, wondering if you're staying dry, wondering if you're feeling blue. The rain falls down like teardrops on this old metal roof, and I don't need no other reason, I don't need no other proof that love can leave you stranded when the storm clouds roll in. Rainy night in Georgia, where did we begin? Rainy night in Georgia, my love. Somewhere out there in this Georgia storm, you're keeping someone else's heart warm, and I'll just sit here listening to the rain
trying to wash away this pain. It's a rainy night in Georgia, and I'm thinking about you, wondering if you're staying dry, wondering if you're feeling blue. The rain falls down like teardrops on this old metal roof, and I don't need no other reason, I don't need no other proof that love can leave you stranded when the storm clouds roll in. Rainy night in Georgia, where did we begin? Rainy night in Georgia, my love. Rainy night in Georgia.
Hush now, little patchwork sky. Meadow dreams are drifting by. The cows lie down where the clover bends. Daylight fades like a faithful friend. A screen door whispers one last sigh as evening folds its apron wide. I hold you close on the porch, swing slow, rocking where the tall grass grows. The world is big, but love is near, and that is all you need to hear. Moonlight sows the fields in white, thread by thread, through the quiet night. Patchwork meadow lullaby, lay your little worries by. Every star above will try to sing this meadow lullaby. Tomorrow brings the chores and sun, boots and bees and barefoot fun. But for now the crickets keep a gentle watch while children sleep. Your father hums inside the house, low and warm as a river's sound. Our old dog dreams beside the stair, safe in the hush that gathers here. Nothing lost and nothing far when love can light the dark like stars. Patchwork meadow lullaby, lay your little worries by. Every star above will try to sing this meadow lullaby. One day you may wander on, past these rows and past this pond. Still this song will find your heart and lead you home from where you are. Patchwork meadow lullaby, grow with you through every sky. From the first small tear you cry, to every brave and grown-up try.
got a quiet way of moving through the world, like the water carving stone. Doesn't say much, doesn't have to say much, 'cause her actions speak alone. Some folks talk loud and act bigger than they are, trying to fill up empty spaces. But she's like a deep river running underneath, with her steady, grace-filled paces. Still waters run deep, that's what they say. And she's the deepest one I've seen any day. Like a river runs deep, that's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could pursue. You won't see her struggle, you won't hear her weep, but like a river, she runs deep. She raised 3 babies almost on her own, while their father chased his ghosts. Worked 3 jobs and never once complained. She's the realest type of host. Sundays at the church she serves the meals to folks she's never met. Doesn't want a single word of thank you. She's the most humble I've ever met. The world don't know her, but heaven does. That's enough, because like a river runs deep, that's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could pursue. You won't see her struggle, you won't hear her weep, but like a river, she runs deep. I asked her once what keeps her strong. She said, son, you gotta know where you belong, and then you just keep flowing on through. That's all the strong heart can never do. Like a river runs deep, that's how she loves. Quiet on the surface, but powerful as the doves. Still waters can move mountains, can carve the canyon stone. She's the strongest soul I've ever known. Like a river runs deep, calm but ever true. She's got more love than 10 lifetimes could
Like a river, she runs deep. River runs deep. Like her love. Slow wind through the hayfield, carry my name somewhere still, over the rows and over the hill. I was a boy in a second-hand cap, dreaming from the back of the map, watching the clouds drift lazy and slow, learning how little a young heart knows. There was a gate by the dirt road bend, where summer felt like it would never end. A paper sack and a pocket knife, that was enough for a country life. Time can scatter every plan, but it cannot take this patch of land. Slow wind through the hayfield, tell me what the years conceal. Why does a broken heart still heal when the slow wind moves through the hayfield? Met her down by the water tank, sundress, white and a little shy laugh. She said, your hands look born for work. I said, your smile makes the whole world turn. We built a life with a borrowed start, a tiny house and a giant heart. The days were long, but the nights were gold, and love grew warm while the north wind blew cold. Now every furrow and fence line knows how deep a faithful memory grows. Slow wind through the hayfield, tell me what the years conceal. Why does a broken heart still heal when the slow wind moves through the hayfield? And must sound like this, dry grass bowing in the dust like a kiss, crickets keeping perfect time, and a far church bell in the pines. Slow wind through the hayfield, you are the truth my soul can feel. Through every storm and every mile, you bring me back to the simple and real. It was the first day of June, summer just begun. She stepped out on the porch into the morning sun. Her hair was honey gold, her smile was bright, and she wore a yellow sundress that caught the light. I was sitting on the swing on Grandpa's old front porch when she walked across the lawn like an angel from above, holding lemonade and a country smile so true. And right then I knew there'd be nothing I wouldn't do. Some moments you carry your whole life through, and that's the moment I first fell for you. She wore a yellow sundress, light as the summer air, with wildflowers in her hair. She wore a yellow sundress, the prettiest girl I ever seen, like a country magazine. Barefoot in the grass with that smile so wide, stole my heart and my pride. She wore a yellow sundress on that summer day, and I knew she was here to stay. We spent that summer running through the country wild, catching fireflies in jars and laughing like a child, swimming in the creek where the willow leaned down low, watching shooting stars in the evening glow. She'd pick those wildflowers and tuck them in her hair and dance around the meadow without a single care. I knew right then I'd love this girl my whole life through, 'cause everything she did made my heart anew. Some seasons stay with you forever and ever, and that summer was our golden weather. She wore a yellow sundress, light as the summer air, with wildflowers in her hair. She wore a yellow sundress, the prettiest girl I ever seen, like a country magazine. Barefoot in the grass with that smile so wide, stole my heart and my pride. She wore a yellow sundress on that summer day, and I knew she was here to stay. Now it's 20 years later, and she's still the one, still my favorite memory underneath the country sun. She still wears yellow when the summer comes round, and my heart still skips a country beat sound. She wore a yellow sundress, light as the summer air, with wildflowers in her hair. She wore a yellow sundress, the prettiest girl I ever seen, like a country magazine. Barefoot in the grass with that smile so wide, stole my heart and my pride. She wore a yellow sundress on that summer day, and I knew she was here to stay. Yellow sundress, summer girl. I still make 2 cups every morning before my eyes are even open all the way. And then I stand there in the kitchen, remembering that you don't live here anymore today.
second cup goes cold beside the window where you used to sit and watch the yard come alive.
I drink mine
Slow and don't rush toward the doing. Just stay inside that hollow space a while.